Hey, welcome to the attic. I am Manadad, doing some Dominaria draft here. We got Muldrotha, the Gravetide, Mythic in pack 1, fun build around card. Crazy if it stays out. I'm not sure that's like the best pick for limited. Like Grun the Lonely King is probably pretty good too, just a 5/5 that can kick. And when it attacks alone, double its power and toughness, so it attacks as a 10/10. That might just be better than Muldrotha, but you know what? We're going to go Muldrotha. Going to look for some green fixing too, because it's a 3-color deck. Don't have any Dominaria drafts up yet. I thought I'd try to record a couple, if I can. Time of Ice works with Muldrotha. I guess I could take that. What else? These Deathbloom Thalids are pretty just solid. This mills when it enters, which is cool. And flyers seem to be good in this format. I haven't played a ton of this format. You might have heard this on a previous video, but I haven't played a ton of this format. Just a few drafts. I was out of the game when it came out, but I do have a neighbor who loves this as a draft format, and he has a cube that I played once. A Dominaria cube. It kind of works against Muldrotha. I don't think we want that. Maybe the Homerid was the thing we're supposed to take. I just saw that that was a 3/3 that mills you 3. Who we're drafting against? Demir. We're drafting against a whole guild. Oh. Bob. Not Bob le Flambeur, Bob le Saint. And the Boo Man. So Sparring Construct can probably work here. This is a 4/4 for 4. We like permanents that go to the graveyard, because that's what Muldrotha helps with. At this point, I think just Baloth Gorger. Guess we could stay blue with Artificer's Assistant. But just a 4/4 for 4 seems like super solid and limited. Time of Ice. A lot of big drops here too. I'll try to get this. There's good green ramp in this set. There's Llanowar Elves even. We can get it. I guess small creatures are probably good. These lands that put themselves in the graveyard are pretty good. I don't. Would you take that quickly? That early? There's Deep Freeze. That's pretty good. That's removal. I like these Cold Water Snappers too. I guess if we're all in on the Muldrotha plan, we'd take lands that can put themselves. Just push the creature back in your hand though. I'm going to take removal. We should have more shots at Memorial to Folly if we desire it. There were a lot of aggro decks playing today. I did the draft earlier, so this may not be the best. Casting a lot of big dumb stuff may not be the best strategy. The Excavator seems good here. I don't have anything that ramps. You have Divination. The Excavator should be good. Homerid. It's just so expensive. Divest. Take our opponent's bombs. guess we're on the Umrid Explorer. Again, we're just so thick on the 4-drops here. I like these Coldwater Snappers. Add a mana of any color. I guess that's a fixer. Might just want that. We've also got Thallid Soothsayer, but that's a 4-drop. Oh man. There's a 1/1 Menace that could just keep coming back, but what's the point of bringing back a 1/1 Menace? It got outclassed already. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Soothsayer. Here's a land that puts itself in the graveyard that seems alright. Definitely start snapping up these enchantments at the end of the packs. And I take a 5-drop just to fill out the curve. It's a terrible rationality. What do we do if we don't get Muldrotha? What do we do if we mill Muldrotha with all our mill stuff? There's this guy. Guess we'll get a Soul Salvage just in case. Do we want a Llanowar Scout? And ramp us. Like red is the open color. Well, I like our deck if we get Muldrotha and Muldrotha stays alive. There's some big ifs. I think we need some more threats like, well, Coldwater Snapper's not good, right? Because they can't use their removal on it. Would we splash into Joyra? Joyra is fantastic. Also got the Icy Manipulator. I think I want to take my mythics when I get the shot, though, because I'm also just playing this to build collection. Really not a lot here for... Or else we could take another Deep Freeze. I'm just going to take Joyra, think about splashing it. Verdant Force, that can be very strong if you can ramp to it. We need ramp though. Clearly red is red green maybe, or red blue. Red X is open from both directions. There's not a lot open from this direction. Take the Relic Runner, we could just take a Syncopate. I think Syncopate's pretty good in this format. I've played it a little bit before. Maybe we're on the opponent mill plan and then we self-mill if we have to. Really need what are those little artifacts that get you lands for fixing here? Well, this Power Stone Shard is ramp. Do I look a ramp horse in the mouth? Also just take another Coldwater Snapper. So slow though. 3 to tap to add 1. This can stock our graveyard and draw us cards at instant speed. That seems like the best Muldrotha card here. Dark Bargain. No, we just look like 18 lands or something. Apparently nobody wants Deep Freeze. Maybe it's not as good as I thought. That only ramps instant or sorcery. This can color fix us. Envoy. But gee, I mean 3 mana. I just want as many Deep Freezes as possible. I think we're going to go like some kind of blue-black control. Splash. Well, splash green? Splash green, splash red? Blink of an eye. This can save our Muldrotha. Kind of expensive. Rescue could also save our Muldrotha. Blink could also save our Muldrotha. I don't have anything to trigger our Diligent Excavators. There must be some way to like loop artifacts coming in and out of your... in and out of the battlefield. In and out of the battlefield. On and off the battlefield. Limit creature reach seems alright. At this point, maybe we want the Mammoth Spider rather than the 4th Deep Freeze. Alright, we're going to really rely on this 4th pack to kind of tie it all together here. Baloth Gorger is on the bubble just because getting double green here might be hard. A Fuddle, sure. Good is Fungal Infection. There are a lot of X1s running around. I'd rather have Befuddle just to draw the card. Power Stone Shard, sure. The Journey Mage, sure. Okay, well this seems pretty good and limited, right? Just like turn all your lands into indestructible creatures. Sorcery speed. It's Weight of Memory. Give any ramp. Llanowar Scout. It's kind of fake ramp. Ancient Animus is removal. Alright. Take the old Sylvan Awakening. Squee! Guess there's Jar's Familiar. Take yet another Deep Freeze. Or Ancient Animus. We don't have a lot of legendary. I think somebody else is in the artifact deck because we just didn't see a ton. I like Blink of an Eye here. Well, here's Navigator's Compass. This is our fixing at least. Would I take that over a Blink of an Eye? Do we think this wheels? I want to bet this wheels. Okay, this Kavu is much better than the Gorger for that slot. I also like the Academy Drake, though. 6 mana 4/4 flyer. Or 3 mana 2/2 flyer. And we're probably more likely to be blue. Tough decision. Ah, the Skittering Surveyor. This is what we want. It came late, but we got it. We got one of them. This can come back from the graveyard. How good is that? We'd just rather have a 4/5 hexproof. Isn't that really hard to deal with? Or 5/5 Death Touch. Oh, 2/1 that becomes indestructible. Is that more useful than the non-creature spell thing? Oh no. At this point, I do not know. Sicka slicka slim voda. You know what? Let's just build our collection. I like Leviathans. We can take the Ancient Animus. We can take a Weight of Memory. Oh, this lets us get our bomb though. Final Parting. That seems tailor-made for Muldrotha. Now I'll take the Dredge Sentinel, I suppose. It's a slow deck. I mean, I guess Gaia's Blessing can be played in a mill deck. Want a third Dredge Sentinel? So, you're wrong about that. Alright, this is going to be a weird deck. We have to make a lot of cuts here. Artificer's Assistant even do much for us? Syncopate's like going to be played later. We got these Excavators to hold down the ground. We got the Blink of Eyes. We got the Deep Freezes. We got Befuddle. I think our black is probably the weakest, huh? We keep Soul Salvage for sure. I'll keep one Dredge Sentinel, and at least for now, and see. Soothsayer, Dark Bargain. Baloth Gorger. Yeah, we're pretty low on green. We just have Sylvan Awaken. So go down to 3 forests, I guess. And like no dual lands in this format. We're really heavy blue. So 8 blue, 6 black probably makes sense. On the other hand, we don't have any double blue costs, and we have the double black Final Parting. I don't think we need these Homerite Explorers at this point. Time of Ice. It's annoying. Power Stone Shard. We only got one Power Stone Shard. So it's only ever going to tap for one. On the other hand, we really need to hit our higher drops. These are like our finishers over here. Enemy Drake could potentially be a finisher. Divination. I know a lot of people really like Divination in this format. Artificer's Assistant kind of add up to Divination over the course of a game. I don't know. We have very few historic spells. I'm going to cut the stuff that's not permanents, I guess. In general, I do want to leave the Soul Salvage. Maybe we leave in one Homerid. Still going to make 2 cuts. We ever cut a Deep Freeze? I don't think so. I think we'd cut the Befuddle first. And then one more cut. Final Parting is like our guaranteed get Muldrotha, but I mean, if we're at a point in the game where we can just take the turn off to do that, this will cut a Cold Water Snapper. Alright, I don't have high hopes for this deck. What's your guess? Leave a comment. How many wins do you think it's going to get? 3 wins? Do you think we could get 3 wins? Okay, we got 4 lands in hand. That's good. Play the tap land first. Yeah, now we got double black. Alright, let's just hope our opponent is nice and slow, because we got no creatures. Okay, a 2/2 goblin. Okay, Diligent Excavator. Next turn we can blink. Blink that eye. Grow from the ashes. This is what we needed. Did I pass any of those? Did I miss that? By just ignoring those? Were you shouting at the screen? Oh. Attack you for 1. Final Parting. We can do our Muldrotha plan. It's on some weird, like, Rainbow Kickers deck. Wow, we got our 6th land and everything. Alright, let's go shields down here for a minute. Use 2 cards. We want Muldrotha. And did Muldrotha play Time of Ice? So that can just keep looping. Put a card into your hand. No attacks. They kill Muldrotha, we can soul salvage it. E2 Chronicler. Uh-oh. Now it's a 3/3 menace. We're gonna no block it there. Who should we mill? I guess we mill ourselves. No attacks. We got a Thallid Soothsayer, we got a Deep Freeze, we got a Joyous Familiar. That could be our artifact for the turn. Got a lot of goodies. Your move, opponent. I think Time of Ice is looking pretty good. Tap down a bunch of their creatures. Oh. Big tapping. What do they got? 6 toughness is no joke here. I know there are lots of red spells that deal 5. Not gonna kick it. Okay, eviscerate. So we do have to spend a turn. Why would you do double blue? That's so dumb. Auto tapper. I don't know what you're thinking. Get back Muldrotha, and I guess Joyous Familiar can trigger another historic. Although actually that counted as an artifact. That was probably the wrong one to pick. Just try and do some cool thing here. I dare ya. I don't want to bounce any kicker creatures. I think we'll probably bounce Slimefoot. Just in Coldwater Schnapper. If I play that, I can't double spell. My only shot at double spelling. Let's just start milling out our opponent. See what kind of stuff they like to put in their deck. Oh, they got a Rada. Take that action. We don't need double green. We'll take it though. Wild Onslaught. They're definitely in a kicker deck. Oh, okay. Well, that helped them out. What are they getting back? Eviscerate. Okay. Well. What is this? Chump with the... Oh. You can't just chump with the Skittering Surveyor. You want to do that? Or we just want to take 3? Let's take 3. So if we play Muldrotha, they're going to kill it. Well, let's play the Schnapper. Okay. Well, we can play Muldrotha and play like 2 small things. We'll just keep building on our board. Good cards. They got 13 cards. Actually, when we play Muldrotha, we can mill them for 4, which is going to be no joke. Power Stone Shard. Huh. What do we got in our graveyard that we might want to cast? I don't think it takes into account. We don't have any 2 mana permanents. Opponent's at 9. We could get them down to 5 cards in deck. We'll just pass the turn. This doesn't have trample. We can chump it with the Skittering Surveyor, and then we can loop that with Muldrotha, and that should be a milled kill. Would you like to discard a card and draw a card, please? Yes, thank you. 7 cards left. I mean, as it is, we can play Muldrotha, and then... Is this instant? No, it's sorcery. And Joyous Familiar. I think that's a mill kill. I think opponent sees the writing on the wall. Mill kill, mill kill, mill kill, mill kill. Maybe they got Gaia's Blessing. Oh! Didn't even let me do it. Mill kill. We're going to count that, though. That's a mill kill. Mill kill, mill kill, mill kill. Fighting a cold here. My parents finally came to visit post-pandemic. May have brought a cold with them. Maybe the kids just picked it up. As kids do. Now everybody's mingling. Well, I like this hand other than I really like to have 3 lands in this deck at least. Could syncopate something. I can force spike something. Sorry about that. Anyone listening in headphones, I'm sure that was loud. I mean, I got my 2 main colors, I guess. Or no, I don't have my 2 main colors. But I have blue spells and I have green spells, so... And then I draw a black spell, of course. They have a Diligent Excavator. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be in deep doo-doo if we don't draw that land soon. Uh-oh. Well, if we can actually get Muldrotha, they're gonna help us out, probably. Unless they're also on the self-mill plan. We in trouble. Play a 4-drop. X equals 1. Why that doesn't auto-target when there's only one spell in the stack. Huh. We just deep freeze one of these guys? Like, they're kind of helping us out. Almost deep freeze our Artificer's Assistant. It's not helping us out. I am liking the mill deck here. You'd probably rather be blue-black mill. Excavator beatdown. They're afraid to cast anything. Hallelujah. Well, we haven't seen what they want to target their mill at yet, have we? Let's try to find a land. A scry. Time of Ice, actually. Huh. We can play that. And it goes to the graveyard. Then we're not hitting our land drops. I'm just gonna try to find a land. May regret that. We got stuff to play next turn, though. Guess I should be attacking with this if I'm not going to be blocking. On it. Pump spell. Ooh, one land away from Muldrotha. Crazy. That's thinking hard. Is this a tough decision, Holroyd? About whether to use the pump spell to kill Joyrus Familiar? I think it's probably an easy decision, honestly. Or maybe they've disconnected. The time to recite some Shakespeare. As Sean Connery. Tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in its petty pace from day to day. All our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. There we go. Holroyd's back with this. Sylvan Awakening. Not what I needed. Let's go Homerid exploring. I got Blink of an Eye, Davenant Trapper, okay. Nice, so we got their Blessed Light out of their hand. Luckily we kept back a blocker, so we're not going to get killed by Diligent Excavator. Oh. Maybe they are self-mill. No, they milled us. And return another target historical permanent you control to its owner's hand. But they didn't have any historical permanents to return, I guess. Lucky us. Do we think that was their only removal spell? Guess we got Soul Salvage if it wasn't. Yeah, let's keep a land. I think we can attack. Nope. That's an Exile. No. Okay. Now I'm pissed off. You've got no 4 wall. What can I bring back? A diligent excavator, and that's it. Let's just do it. We hit them for 3, and then if they come in, or they're going to have an O2 wall. Unfortunately, this doesn't give them... I guess we're just going to save that back. We'll take Servant. Okay, I blew that Soul Salvage way too early. Clearly. Diligent Excavator, I can deep freeze. This Mammoth Spider should pretty much hold down the ground for now. Don't worry about milling out. I'm at 16, they're at 22. What a weird slow match here against Olroyd. Helm of the Host, like yikers. I can't even stop the Diligent Excavator Helm of the Host combo. I think my plan now is to race them. Oh, it still works? What? Okay, well, you live and you learn on that one. They can crack back for 6. Maybe more with the Helm of the Host. They get haste, right? I should have left back a blocker. I think I'm just dead. So that's clearly the thing you loop with the Diligent Excavators, is the Guardians of Koilos thing. You gonna try to mill me out here? The cast trigger. Oh, but my lands aren't, Oh, I thought my lands would stay around. Okay. Thought I got one more attack with those lands. Sylvan Awakening, I don't like you. We got 19 cards in deck. We're at 8 life. They're going to make a 4/4 every turn. I think the game is over. we don't need to slow play them, even though they slow played us. Sportsmanship. Against Buyushunen. Did I just say something naughty? Another language? I hope not. 3 mana and yeah. Skittering Surveyor. Keepable. I'd say. Uh-oh, white. White seems to be the color of like run you over here. I'll take Servant, sure. They're going to give us a 3-drop to Syncopate. Huh. Yeah, no, we'll let that resolve, actually. I mean, I guess we could have taken it and deep freezed it. I don't know. Let's just go get another island. Beard. I see a beard. Could deep freeze Baird. Or we could just hold up Syncopate. We don't have a good block on Beard. Good time of Ice Beard. Yeah. Skittering Surveyor beats. Oh, no, never mind. I can't attack. There's a beard. Those are going to get bounced back to their hand. We need 1 more mana for the Snapper. Yeah, let's just pass the turn. Hope they try to play something really good. D4. And no blocks. Final parting. Can deep freeze that Servant. Or I can just final part. They're going to spend the next turn. They're going to cast Baird next turn, though. We can get Muldrotha, though. Do we just win the game if we get Muldrotha? And just loop the Time of Ices? Maybe we do. We don't have any lands in the graveyard, unfortunately. What do we put in the graveyard? Memorial of Unity? We can loop that with Muldrotha. Although it's very slow. Maybe just the Homerid. No attacks. Okay, there's Baird. No blocks. Not a land. Becky darn. Have they a big bomb? No. Pegasus Courser. Nope. They're playing around the Syncopate very nicely. No blocks. Aha. Now we've got Muldrotha mana. The question is, did they have... I'm gonna try to slow play this. No, I don't think I'm gonna be syncopating anything. No blocks. Maybe I should have actually chumped with the Skittering Surveyor. Works pretty nicely with Muldrotha. What do I have in the graveyard? Lots of expensive stuff. Just put down Coldwater Snapper. Pass the turn. Uh-oh, Sarah Angel. Mammoth Spider can block it at least. Looks from black, first strike. They have some pump spell, I guess? They're willing to attack it into the snapper? Must have a pump spell, sure. Okay. Well, that's annoying. Maybe I could have syncopated that. Oh my god, so I got a 4-drop. That I can't play, I got a 4-drop. Mammoth Spider, hold up a syncopate. Not looking good here. Getting too wide now. Grinding out that value. I want to kill something. Take 4. Ah, and they have 3 mana open. Okay. What do we draw? Soul Salvage. If I do that, I could play 5-drop. Because if I Muldrotha, I can't play Skittering Surveyor. Prefer to save this for if they kill Muldrotha, though. They're just so wide on us. That is hexproof from black, so you can still do that, but they must have a pump spell. They can deal 5. Deep freeze. I want to deep freeze the Voltaic Servant, maybe? Kind of. Or the Dredge Sentinel. Because I could cast the Skittering Surveyor, go get a land. Cast his artifact. That's another blocker too. Take action. I could cast Time of Ice. Or just Deep Freeze. What am I worried about? The Voltaic Servant? Their Angel? This is hard. Doesn't do me much good. That's the turn. We'll hold up Syncopate. Somehow they have too much mana. Okay, we too have a Dredge Sentinel. Time of Ice, first of all. What would we tap down? The Voltaic Servant? That untaps itself. That's the Dredge Sentinel. And Armored Explorer. They're at 21 cards in deck. We're at 16. Some good stuff there. What is that? Thran Temporal Gateway? They're playing that. No attacks. Could maybe start getting in with Muldrotha. They're going to be able to untap that. Wow. Now we've got another Deep Freeze. We freeze the Voltaic Servant, it'll just go back to their hand. I guess we'll just end turn. Hanging out here, 1 life. Playing the grindiest of Dominarias. Hey, look. Something we can syncopate. I didn't even read the card. What did that do? Oh, got Exile, right? 4/4 flyer. Whenever a creature opponent controls is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, that would have been hard to deal with. I mean, we could have just turned it into a 0/4 wall. They want those things in their graveyard. Oh, it just goes back to the hand. Okay, wow. Perfect. Maybe Sylvan Awakening will have its moment here. How many lands we got? 1, 2. Actually, we should just count the ones that are untapped here, right? 4, 8. Be attacking with 8 lands potentially. That's only 16 damage. Okay. We still have the Mammoth Spider to block, however. Ah, Thallid Soothsayer. That sounds good. Oh, I forgot we had the Time of Ice there in the old graveyardy. And sacrifice the Skittering Surveyor and then replay it and get some more lands out. Although we don't want to draw too much of our deck out. Opponent does not want to take damage. 14 cards to 13 cards. Another land. Blink of an eye. Let's Time of Ice. Not ready to concede yet? Muldrotha, Muldrotha, Muldrotha. They're just good gaming me, but they're not conceding. How about now, opponent? Anytime now? They got me down to 1 life. But you can't leave Muldrotha alive. Gotta save that Exile spell for Muldrotha. What a battle. Leave a hashtag what a battle if you watch that one. That last one was exhausting. Pretty satisfying. Wasn't a mill kill, but you know. What would you chant when you survive at 1 life? Come back, come back. Don't call it a comeback, but it was a comeback, so actually you could call it a comeback. Okay, good. We got something to play before turn 3. We'll see if they offer anything that we want to deep freeze. Green, white. White has good flyers, it seems like, in this format. I don't really want to deep freeze a Thallid. Long of Freyalise. They didn't use their use it to cast anything. Huh. So should we deep freeze? Should we put down the Drake? We could have a 1/5 wall. Put down the Drake. I might have to trade it for a Thallid. Casting something big is the question. Nope, just more Saprolings. It's the Saprolings deck. Well, this blocks one of the Saprolings, so they're still going to hit us hard next turn. I have 5 2/2s. This is what the white-green aggro deck is supposed to be, clearly. Oh, they're indestructible, right. Well, that was a stupid block then. Oops. And they get it back. Yeah, opponent's got the deck. We just have to syncopate that. Equals 3. No more bringing it back from your graveyard, please. Yeah, nice, but you're still in good shape, opponent. Unless I can get one of my big ground blockers here to start eating up the Thalids. Oh, they didn't attack? That's just foolish. Let's scry for something we want. Well, we know they have one graveyard recursion spell. Do we think they have more? Is it dangerous to mill here? Land. Really need a land at the moment. May regret that later. Ugh. Now we have like no good options here. Nine. Remove 2 of them, take 9, lose our whole board. We can freeze down one of them, maybe 2 if we draw an island. Oh, good game. Can't even do this and sacrifice Memorial to Unity. No attacks. Well, we've seen our deck can go to 1. Opponent 3 cards in hand. Plus Memorial to Unity they can sacrifice. Not looking good. I'm gonna go on the no blocks plan here. 4/4. Sylvan Awakening. Huh. So yeah, we just dead. I mean, I could jump with my lands, but I can't do that and deep freeze. Don't know what we could draw that's a 2-drop that would get us out of this. Not a Hammered Explorer. Okay. Some games you survive at 1 life, some games you lose. That was cool to see the opponent's deck though. That's a cool build. I'm gonna note that one. Okay. 2-2. We gotta win this one if we wanna just to break even. Just to have a 500 record here. In this format I barely played. Well, jeez. Got a turn 1 and a turn 2 play, and potentially a turn 3 with the Power Stone Shard. Opponent's going first. I'm going to keep it. Maybe I'm supposed to not keep it. I don't know. Hard to know. They're in black. They got a menace creature, right? 1/1 menace. Can come in as a 3/3 menace. That's actually pretty good. 4 mana 3/3 menace. I overlooked that card. That's common. Oh, I did get another color of mana. No attack and see if that holds them back. Unlikely. Ramp us toward the snapper, please. It did hold them back. Look at that. Okay. Huh. We mill ourselves. I don't have anything to bring back yet. Muldrotha. You know, honestly, you're going to hate me, but I'm going to put that on the bottom because I really just want to draw some lands. And we have another way to pull it out of the deck. What do we get? Vicious Offering. And another Stronghold Confessor, okay. Looks like the Stronghold Confessor's .deck here. Stuck on lands. Yes, we need that. Thank you very much. No attacks. So now I could trade in Joyra's Familiar. Uh-oh. Okay, they're bouncing the Excavator. That's good. One more mana, please. Uh-oh. Right, a Bells Unlock. Okay. Okay, now I need removal. That's not removal. A blocker. Oh, we got their mythic. Nothing that... Oh, they did have a Soul Salvage in their deck. Luckily milled it. All Paladin is annoying too. Huh. Well, the big demon's coming down. We don't have... That's 7 mana. We need 1 more mana to cast that kick. That won't stop a demon. They have a counterspell? It did. Okay, well, I think this game is over. I think this game is over. Maybe we'll rip one of our freezes off the top for the demon. Huh. Yeah, I'll just trade that out. Need to save damage. An Awakening. I can hit with 4 2/2s. Doesn't seem that good. You have to sacrifice 2 creatures? No, just 1 creature? And they had an Eviscerate. Great. Help! Land! Well, may as well do it now. Not 20 damage. Oh, just no blocks. They did the math. Hashtag they did the math. Okay. Need a deep freeze off the top here. Deep freeze. Still going to take at least 1 a turn here from the Confessor. I need to keep top decking amazing top decks. Oh, an opponent has Divination, so they... Seems unlikely I'll mill them out. What do we get? Oh, a land. Beautiful. That's the turn. Let's hope their hand is just land. One of them is. Probably just counter spells. Oh, Soul Savage. Let's get back. Armored Explorer. And actually, do we get back Artificer's Assistant and Joyra's Familiar? I don't need more land. Thank you very much. Well, it's down to 9 cards in library. Somewhere in our library is a way to draw. Okay. Fine, I'll sacrifice the Artificer's Assistant to stop that Stronghold Confessor. I don't care. Go to 1. Oh, Blink of an Eye. That's nice. I don't exactly want to use it on the Journey Mage. Tempest Djinn. Sure. Okay. let's try and draw a deep freeze. Come on, deck. Oh! Got one more draw. One more draw. Somewhere in my 18 cards, there's got to be at least one more deep freeze. There's 2 more deep freezes in there. Oh! Well, good game. We didn't think we were going to win that one, and we didn't. But, boy, had some fun battles. I guess the format's good if you enjoy losing. Let's do a debrief, a deconstruction. I mean, should we have played Joyra? I don't think so. Splashing red would have been too much. Clearly, we should have gotten that 5-drop that like loops artifacts, and we should have prioritized more Diligent Excavators because the mill kill is a real deal. And then Muldrotha is just good value. And maybe you don't have to try to build your deck around Muldrotha so much. But I like the final parting Muldrotha combo. That was good. I liked having Soul Salvage to get back Muldrotha when inevitably people tried to kill it. I just probably need a couple more Skittering Surveyors and more the green ramp spells. Would have really helped. Blink of an Eye was good. Deep Freezes were good. Boy, that last game, if we had just ripped one of our 2 remaining Deep Freezes off the top, we could have kept going. Except they had removal, but, you know, still. Let's open some packs. Are you still watching? Anybody still watching this late is my favorite person. Oh, I gotta claim the, we got a Strixhaven pack anyway. Look at that. Gotta claim the pack. Claim my prize. Premier draft. Claim the prize. 2 Dominaria packs. 250 gems. Down a lot of gems so far playing 2 drafts of Dominaria. Going 2-3 both times. We got a Naban. And we got Ariel, Knight of Windgrace. They got 2 legendaries. I didn't know you could get that in thought there was 1 legendary per pack. But maybe not on MTGA. You learn something new every day. And thanks for joining me here in the attic and learning all about Dominaria. I've been Man of Dad. Remember, Magic is a game so fun. Even dads can enjoy it. Adios.